Hi guys, I'm Dave. This is Ken. This is Beer Virtually. So this is a beer we talked about a couple reviews ago that Ken was ranting and raving about and he couldn't believe I'd never tried.
It's terrible.
It's called Terrible. It's from Unibroue. So we did a little research and we figured out.
we
We
might as
figured
well
out,
give them justice because they make good beer.
yeah, we
pronounce their name
figured out how to.
correctly.
It's from Chambly, Quebec, or however you want to say it. If you're French, if you're a frog,
Quebec.
you're pissing the frogs off.
Well, Deutschland and Germany are completely different. Like the United States is the United States everywhere you go.
Yeah. So this is we're trying to figure out. This is a little different labeling from on this beer. The regular labeling has a silver bar that says Terrible and reversed out of a silver bar. I'll throw a picture of that up right about now. And then
That's the label I'm normally used to, and I think what happened was that this is their normal production label now, and the previous bottles that you see sometimes with the silver label was their seasonal or their release once a year thing, that the special reserves that they did.
so this also has the same champagne style cage and
This-
cork.
A Belgian strong dark ale.
Quad.
Yeah. But no one cares about it because I think everything they make is a quad.
Oh, I always like that.
Oh, the
Yeah,
mist on the top
yeah.
of them. You should get it close to the camera. I don't know. You're really going in there. You're like full on misting.
Just kidding. Oh, wow, it looks like cola coming out of here. Doesn't it look like?
Oh, what were the dark? What did you give them the IBUs?
This is 10.5 ABV with 15 IBUs. This is even lower than the Dumont that
Le
we
Femme
just
de Mont.
than the Femme Dumont we just had. Easy pour, a little bit of head on top.
How dark that is.
It pours. It looks like cola. It looks like I'm pouring Coke into the glass. Their brewmaster's name is Jerry Wheats, Vietz, Wheats,
Bites.
and that's the signature that you see here on the bottle. Is Jerry Wheats' signature, which is kind of cool. It's kind of cool that some breweries honor their brewmasters in such high regards. So some of those guys are like heroes in the industry and whatnot. You know, for
To be considered a brewmaster, I mean, you've got to actually go and do your classes and get
understand all the
certified
chemistries and
well, I mean, you got to do all your. You'll be able to taste every beer and get every single thing that is classified as being that flavor, that taste, that smell.
first sip, already some nice lacing on this. I don't even call it nice lacing, already some lacing. The first thing I taste, prunes.
You went to prunes, huh?
Prunes. Not in a bad way. Like
You're
yeah,
saying prunes are bad?
like dry, yeah, like
The
prunes.
industry of prunes is now going to drop because you said you didn't like prunes.
All I got is prunes. What do you got?
Do you like this beer?
I do.
Yeah. Is it terrible?
No, not at all. It's pretty good.
Yeah. I wouldn't steer you wrong.
So we just finished a bomber of Le Femme de Mont, which was 9%. So I think I got a little buzz going already from that one. How about you?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I already had some beers while we were playing Catan. So,
We did play Catan. I made an early play that did not work out.
Dave.
I went all in early.
Dave said, "You play your game, and I'll play my game." And he ended up being the lowest point winner on the. I tried to stop
But
him.
I was first
Tried to
out of the
stop
gate.
him.
I was out in front way early.
Yeah.
I was up like
Better
4
finish
points.
first.
Yeah, whatever. So there's a cork from the La Femme de Mont and the Terrible, both the same, both stamped in both readable directions, both natural cork. I'm surprised I'm not getting more flavors out of this. I expected, I don't know what I expected, maybe a little bit more. There's maybe some dark berry flavors, like currants.
They're like caramely malt, right?
But not too caramely, because it's not sweet. It doesn't have that sweetness. This is kind of a shadowy, mysterious beer.
it's terrible.
I don't think it's terrible, but it's definitely shadowy and mysterious. And so, the next beer up after this, I'm going to tease it here.
What if you don't upload them in the same order?
I am. I'm going to. I have to now. I'm locked in.
So this is 2 of 3.
Yes, in one night.
In
And we actually consciously drank them in this order to
of
not
IBUs.
taint the palate as much. Well, I don't know. There's no IBU rating on the barley wine.
Oh, is barley wine beer then?
The snow melt is.
As long as you know that when snow melts, it is water.
I 100%.
Bro.
I 100% do know that when snow melts, it is in fact water.
You should probably edit that out as well.
And then it flows into the streams and rivers and eventually makes its way to the ocean.
So we're pouring our whiskey into the ocean.
And at
now?
some point along that path, salmon try to swim upstream. And then bears snatch them out of the air and eat them.
I don't know that they do that. They just open their mouth. And the salmon jump in.
I don't think that will work.
Yeah, I've seen the geographic pictures.
That was like one time and some
That's
photographer got
that's
lucky.
like the bear's go-to move.
It's just fire hose it.
Like, I would just sit down. Yeah, I would sit like the waterfall. If I was a bear, I'd just sit down
like
with my feet
neck
over.
high, like neck high.
No, my feet over the waterfall, right? And just like kick back and wait for the salmon. I'd be like, or
What if the salmon smacks you in the face with his tail?
and then you're a bear. You eat the tail.
If you get there in time. What if you look?
If
What if
the
you're
bear
looking?
gets there in
What if
time,
you're
or
looking
the
left
fish
and he
gets
hits you on the right?
Alright.
So what are the flavors are you getting on this?
Again, I've had a cold the last day, so I'm not really. I understand it's caramely, right?
I'm not
what
getting
are
a
the
lot of
flavors?
caramel.
Everything smells like yeast to me today. Unfortunately, probably not a good day to do a beer review.
It's not
Hold
a
on, Eric, come smell this beer.
and taste it.
Well then, yeah, but we need your super nose.
Madison, you should smell too. You got a snooper sniffer
Different beer?
Yeah, this is the terrible. This is a terrible beer.
from Unibroue.
Yeah, we
You
look.
gotta
at
get on this
Yeah,
side
same
because
brewer.
this is different.
Whoa, one at a time here, guys. One at a time here.
Ladies first.
You gotta get down here in the
Terrible.
frame. You gotta- Did you just say it smelled terrible?
Yeah.
That is in fact the name of the beer.
Oh, they're not wrong.
Wait, did you try it?
No, I just smelled it. You told me to smell it, so I did.
Oh, no.
There's like a hint of
A little
citrus
lower.
in there or something.
It smells really,
There's a hint of citrus. Is this it too?
Yeah.
No, that's not it.
smells, it's not chocolatey, but
It's like tangy.
very dark and rich, and
Like-
there is some tanginess.
Like
to it.
shadowy almost, isn't it? Like
It's like a ninja, the Canadian ninja.
It smells like something.
Oh.
there it is. Every beer.
Every beer,
Not
even
heaven,
beers he likes.
not Hefeweizen's.
We
the
just
last
drank
beer was
one.
Hefeweizen.
That was a hef?
Well, it was a wheat beer.
It's a wheat ale.
It was a wheat.
We're not ales, no ales.
I can't put my finger on it. It smells like something though.
Did you taste it?
try it?
No.
Well, then your finger's already on it, right?
But unlike the last one where you drank it, it was like punch you in the face.
This is definitely not punch you in the face.
This is not. It's a little bit
Wow,
smoother.
that actually does not taste nearly as bad as it smells.
It's got some decent flavor to it. A little bit
I didn't
strong.
even make a face.
I got plum. First thing I tasted was plums.
Plums. No, I didn't get plum out of it.
Where do you get plum from?
You get plums from drying.
trees.
Mango,
Trees.
mango juice.
I got prunes.
Firewood.
Prunes.
Firewood.
Prunes. I got prunes. Yes, I agree with the prunes.
You get prunes from drying plums.
Okay.
So you
You
were
get-
completely
definitely
wrong.
prunes,
It smells very prunish.
You were completely wrong with the plums.
Did I say plums? I meant prunes.
Okay. So much better.
Funny how that happens.
I'm gonna blame it on the
Are you-
9 and the 10.5.
This is Madison.
I have zero makeup on today. What is this?
Whoa, what are you doing?
Oh,
down
yeah,
there?
you
What
should
are you doing down there? Unibroue. Brew.
Unibroue.
Brow.
So I said it. I said, and
You
they,
can't tell me that does not say brow.
Oh, it's Canadian. It's French.
Unibrow.
It's Canadian French.
yeah, you took French for like 3 years.
Oh, you did?
Excuse
I
me.
did.
Well, then pronounce it.
I don't know. There's no accents.
You
on
took
it.
French for no years.
I did.
We looked it up.
Ken even did one of those translation things.
And it said
Unibreue.
Unibroue.
I
that
said-
is not pronounced like a U.
Did you try the beer?
I did. And I
What
said
did,
it's.
did you get prunes? Or plums?
Did you get prunes?
I don't eat prunes, so I don't know what they taste like.
Have you never had a
You
prune?
never had a
I
prune?
don't think so.
Dave, you know what you're doing.
I'm not 60.
What the?
No, prunes are
Are you
delicious.
serious right now?
Yeah, they aid in digestion and they help old people go to the bathroom. That's why they like them so much.
You know what? You know what would be great?
Fair
I've
enough.
had
Fair
one
enough.
or two, I think, fig beers.
It smells
Have you ever
bad.
had a fig beer?
Did you try it?
Yes, I already did.
Wait,
And I said it doesn't taste as bad as it smells.
What flavor? I need a flavor. Just any. What's the
Yeah.
first flavor that you get in your mouth?
Better not be a prune.
Dark berries.
Maybe?
I said prunes and currants.
Yeah. It's actually very easy to drink. Coming from me, that means something. Because I'm not good at drinking beer.
Coming
Especially
from
these
Madison?
fancy beers. Enjoy your terrible beer.
What
What
machine,
machine does that?
twists this up?
A machine turn.
No.
What? That is like a literal turn of metal.
But a machine turn is like a polish method.
Yeah. I think most of your audience would not know what a machine turn is. Explain.
Cue a random picture of machine turn.
No, not random picture. The Spirit of St. Louis.
Okay, I'm gonna have to find that.
Right here.
Spirit of St. Louis. Now your whole screen, boom, done.
You boomed over what machine turn is. You just showed an airplane on TV. On YouTube.
I don't even. So I know what machine turn looks like. I'm not actually sure how it's achieved.
It's a wire wheel, right? And a wire wheel is just a bunch of wires that are all stuck together and bundled, and then they're stuck on the end of a drill or a
drill
press,
press.
or some sort of rotating device.
So
and
when
then
it-
you put that onto a steel, and it creates a pattern. And then you
No, no,
overlap that pattern.
It creates a circle. Then you step that circle out.
The circle is not a pattern,
No, one circle is not a pattern. Two.
but
I would say-
it is how many wires you have worth of circles to make the pattern.
Okay. So multiple circles, kind of cascaded on top of each other, make the machine turn.
Cascade, good word. I like that.
I feel like with each beer, this is devolving slowly.
Turning is a machinery process in which a cutting tool, typically a non-rotary tool bit, describes a hexel. This isn't working.
Okay, so you guys, have you ever seen
What do you
in the movie
Why
the
you gotta be sexist? Women don't watch beer.
Dude, this is gonna be a straight guy channel. There's
What's your
gonna be,
demographic?
I would
Pull
say
up the YouTube
well
next episode.
yes.
and then
I would
look
say
up your,
I would say our demographic is going to
because
be
Jackie's gonna watch the YouTube channel, and
Jackie-
Madison's gonna watch the YouTube channel.
they're both dudes.
I'm not sleeping with a dude.
No, but they're both they can both hang with the guys any day of the week. Right?
I feel like Madison already laughed at you in the background, so
But I think it was like an approving laugh. Right, Madison?
What?
It was an approving laugh?
No. What'd you say?
no. She said no.
No, what was the question? I was talking to Eric.
Was that an approving laugh?
What?
That you and Jackie are both dudes?
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
Boom. Boom count one.
I don't know that I want to be like.
I mean, no, we just have a very laid back mentality where we don't get all butthurt about stuff.
Speak for yourself.
Okay.
Jackie gets butter?
Yeah, Jackie saw
No, no,
you
I was
make
talking
that
about me.
face.
Oh, yeah.
Jackie's. Oh, that's not what I got from that.
Oh yeah.
Since
No,
we're
Jackie
talking
doesn't get
about
butthurt
Jackie
for
and
anything.
I. See, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Like, we don't get offended by jokes that could offend, like,
Here's the good girlfriends.
feminists or something.
What do you mean good? Great.
Oh, great.
Post.
Thank you, Ken. Glad I'm a great girlfriend for you.
The cruise was
But
pretty
someone
amazing.
appreciates me.
Oh, you're gonna go there?
You said good. He said great.
Way to go, Ken. Way to go.
Oh, sorry, dude. My bad.
So where were we?
It's like we're on our second bomber of a 10% beer.
I guess I'm driving home.
Mhm.
Also another reason why I'm great. You're welcome that I'm so terrible at drinking. Not that.
Not that.
Slow golf clap.
It's basically like having a permanent DD. Except
know.
when
Poor
I
Jackie.
decide to drink.
And then we take an Uber, and then Madison pukes in the Uber.
Yeah, that's happened
Oh,
once or twice.
We haven't had the Dave story of this beer.
What?
Okay, here's the Dave story of this beer. The last time we took an Uber. No, I'm sorry. Time before last we took an Uber, we went to a costume party for Halloween. We went to a Halloween party.
Wait a minute. I know this.
Madison and I dressed up like Jack and Coke. So we made our own costumes. Madison had a sexy red dress
I
that
didn't
she
puke in that Uber.
you puked in a cup in the Uber.
Oh, I did. But I didn't get charged. That's what I was basing it off of. I didn't get
Wait a
charged
minute.
for that one.
There's a puke charge on Uber?
Oh yes.
What's the puke charge?
Well, okay.
Depends
here.
where it lands.
Okay. So the first time I puked on the Uber on the outside through the window. I had my head out
I
the
thought you
window.
meant on the driver.
No. Sorry, no. I just puked on the car. That was a $50 charge. The second time, puked all over the seats on the inside. That was $150. I asked for pictures. There was a lot. I can buy myself.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna cue those pictures right about now. And then the last time,
So
so I was under.
so what's the charge if you puke in the Uber and outside of the Uber?
I think
Is
it
150.
$200?
I think
Probably
100
just the 150. I think that's the max.
What if you puke inside, outside, and on the driver?
You probably banned forever. They can ban you.
You can get banned.
For puking?
I mean,
They're making money. I feel like that's a hand over fist deal.
because then you gotta like
Oh, dude, you
pay.
need it, like outside's not bad. You can just
Dude,
hose it off.
How many Ubers don't have car seats in the back?
None of them have car seats. Well, I mean, unless
Not
you
car seats, sorry. Car covers.
None.
They better not have
None.
one.
like 1%
If
probably.
I was an Uber driver, that's the first thing I would do.
That's a good
Visqueen,
idea.
put some Visqueen down there.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, like, you know,
Alright,
a
tell
paper
your-
trash
finish-
bag or
Finish
something?
your story.
Paper trash. Plastic
Yeah.
trash bag?
Also,
So-
2 of these stories have happened on Halloween. Thanks, Matt and Jamie.
It is now 1:45 in the morning,
Nah.
and we have one more beer to go.
I
So,
don't know.
like, we need to finish this one so we can get to the next one. You got another sip of what I got. So what have we learned today? We learned today that it's always good to have a backup camera. 2 cameras is minimum for any shoot. I mean, minimum.
Yeah, because you go at this angle, that angle.
Well, it's nice to have a 2-camera shoot.
What if we change the angle right now?
We can do it for the next one. I'm not gonna do it for this one. If you want. I mean, if you so desire.
What if we trade places?
We could do that too.
Whoa.
This is enjoyable. It's not. I prefer more complex beers, but I don't prefer so. I like complexity, but not too complex. Like I don't like drinking scotch because it's too complex. So I like to start picking out the flavors in a drink, whether it's a.
I mean, everyone likes their own stuff, right?
Sure. But like for me, I like a beer can only be so complex because there's only so much to it. There's only so many parts that can go into a beer.
You know, I've had beers that are so complex that I don't continue to drink them because I like.
It gets frustrating picking out all the
Yeah.
complexities.
Yeah.
That to me is
I
like
like
drinking-
figuring out what it is, but it's like I get lost.
So to me, that's what drinking scotch is like. Drinking scotch is like it never ends. There's always another flavor hidden in there somewhere. See, so bourbon.
The comments of this channel just went like, "You're a crazy, insane person."
I disagree.
Complex beers are the best. Blah blah blah.
No. I agree. I like complex beers, but scotch is way more complex than any beer could ever be. Was it?
Note to self: if you ever want your car actually fixed, bribe them with alcohol because everyone there at a dealership goes home and drinks
Okay.
professionally every day.
In a league.
Yeah.
Most of them in a league. Drinking league.
If you want your car fixed, right? If you want your car fixed above average, you bring them out.
So what was the rattle?
Oh, the previous dealership had like broken out. There's like these little things with they've broken.
Jesus clips?
I guess you can call it, but like there was a lot of things wrong with it. That owner, who was the original owner, he went down to a different dealership. Like he moved to Austin, so he was somewhere else before we got a hold of it. So that dealership.
And what was the other noise?
I don't know because I came here.
Oh, so is the car, this was recent.
Yeah, this is like right off the top of my
So,
head.
so but you love the giddy shifter.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like you can't
Audi
miss, right?
R8
Like you
gated
can't
shifter.
miss, right?
Oh, you can't. It's so easy. Like you would think the gate would be like hard to, but
No, but it's hard. It's hard. Like you don't.
yes, you can miss because when you're going,
You hit the
first,
gate.
You're going first to second, second to fourth,
Second to fourth.
like second to third. When you're third to fourth, it's like straight back, right? But the gate is so like you're having to like actually maneuver your position.
Be deliberate about it.
Yeah, you get frustrated at a certain point.
Anyway, you done?
I know.
So
Prost.
guys, this is like our fourth. We should do like a counter in the bottom corner. How many cheers we've done?
Beer advocate.
So I would rate this. I'm gonna give this a 4, a solid 4.
4.5.
Really, 4.5 for you.
I love this beer. It's terrible.
I like a little more complexity in a beer that I'm gonna rate above 4.
I think that the beer that I had last time has influenced me more than this one.
What do you mean influence you?
So that beer, I have like a built up in my brain, and again, I have a cold right now, so in my brain, I feel like this tasted better last time I had it than this time. Again, the bottle might have something to do with that. The full time versus seasonal might have something to do with it.
Oh, if we're going into bigger production or whatever. Yeah.
I don't know.
Interesting. All right. Until next time, guys.
I had pizza.
I do too.